Hello guys and welcome back. I'm Zaid and today's video is gonna be important because in today's video I'm gonna talk about some of the most important shortcuts or like keyboard shortcuts that every programmer should know. But before we start this video, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. So the first shortcut I'm gonna talk about is actually Control plus C, which is to copy things. So, as you might know, if you want to copy anything in JavaScript, of course, you're gonna like select it and hit, I don't know, copy, right? But as you can see here, it says the shortcut is Ctrl C. So, if you just select it, and let me just double click and Ctrl C, you can actually paste it here. So that's the first thing. The second shortcut is gonna be Control V. Like, let's say that you select something and you hit Control C. So that's for like copying. If you want to paste what you have copied, actually you gotta press Control V. So Control V again is for paste. Alright, so let's say that you want to cut something. You don't want to copy it, you just want to cut it. All you have to do is actually select it and press Ctrl X or like Command X on Mac. So Ctrl plus X, that's for cut. So the next shortcut will be like if you want to select like a text in the JavaScript, you gotta say, or you gotta press Shift and the right or left button like this. That's like if you wanna select something within between the line of code. Like let's say that I want to select monitor, so I gotta press Shift with like the left arrow key. If you do the opposite, if you hit Shift and the right arrow key, is gonna like retrieve it, of course. Alright, let's say that you, for example, you did something like you hit Ctrl C, you copy it, and Ctrl V to paste it, but you just don't want this move, right? You want to like go forward or like go backward, right? So if you want to go backward, all you gotta say is Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z is for going backward. So Ctrl plus Z, like to go backward, of course. Go backward, let's say that you made a mistake. Let's say that you did this. You can just like erase letter by letter, but why that? All you have to do is just hit Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z will remove what you have done. Alright, so if you are like in a line of code and you want to move, but you don't want to move like using the arrow like letter by letter, right? You want to move like word by word, let's say. All you have to do is press Control with the right arrow like this. This is for you to move like from word to word. So if you want to move like this line and put it like under this one, what would you do? You could just like select all of it, Control X and then Control V. You could do that, of course. And if you want to like to go backward, you hit Control Z, Control Z. But if you want to move this line of code and put it like under this line of code, this one over here, all you have to do is like place the cursor in front of the line and hit Alt and down or up arrow. Like let's say that you hit up, it will move it up. If you hit Alt with down, it will move it down. So Alt with, of course, up and down arrow. And of course, if you hit like, if you did something with the code and you want to save it, as you can see here, there's like this white dot that indicates that you haven't saved it yet. So if you want to save it, all you have to do is to hit Control with S. Alright, the next one is if you want to select the whole code in this page, all you have to do is actually hit Control with A. Control with A will select the whole code in this page. So if you hit Control A and then Control X, this will cut the whole thing. If you want to go backward, all you have to do is to hit Control Z. And the last one is if you want to select the whole line of code like this one, I mean, you can do this, for example. Of course, you can select by this, or all you have to do is hit Control L, and this will select the whole line of code. And of course, if you like Control L, this will select it. Control X, this will cut it, and like Control Z, this will go backward. So with that said, we have reached the end of the video. If you liked it, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And tell me in the comment section what you want me to talk about in the next video. Alright, so see you in the next video.